Hello and welcome to my workshop again. My name is Jacek, and in this video I want to tell you a little bit about how I will connect everything here. But first, as you can see, I've already mounted the push buttons and the main switch. But maybe I want to warn you about something, because these push buttons are 25 millimeters in diameter, and I didn't have a hole saw like this, so I've decided I will use a hole saw for wood. And as you can see, it was a pretty dumb idea, because I've ended up without the hole and with a dull hole saw. I've ended up buying a proper step drill, and this is a good tool for work like this. So don't be stupid like me and buy proper tool for the job, and you will save time and money. So, lesson learned. Okay, let's jump inside, and as you can see, I've already started to connect some wires, but I want to tell you about the logic behind these buttons. So basically, we will start when we will power on the lathe. We will start with the main switch. When the main switch will be turned on, the power will flow to the 24-volt power supply. And if the next step will be to press this button, which will energize the main contactor. And then, if this will be switched on, the power will flow to the main power supply and to the drivers, and also to the lathe motor. But this is a push button and this is the contactor. So if we normally release this button, the contactor will go off. So we need to keep the state of the contactor on. And to do that, we will use the additional contacts of the main contactor. We have two additional contacts here, which are normally open one and normally closed one. And we will use this normally open one to power the coil of contactor. So after pushing this button, we will energize the main contactor, which will close this normally open contact, and through these contacts we will power the coil of the contactor itself. So how do we switch it off? So this wire, which will be going from this contact normally open, will go through the safety relay. So if anything's go wrong, or you push the emergency stop button, or the belt cover will go off, this will disconnect power to the coil of the main contactor, and will switch off the steppers and the lathe motor. So to reset the safety relay, we'll use this button. So after when this will go off and this will go off, we just push out the emergency switch, then press the reset button, and everything should be powered up again. So let's done with the talking, and I will try to connect a simple circuit that will demonstrate how it will work. So give me a minute. Okay, so after a little bit of thinking, wiring and rewiring everything, and this is the proof of concept, but instead of using the safety relay, I used the reset button with a normally closed contact to simulate the job of the safety relay. So please remember that we are working with the mains voltage, so this is dangerous, and if you don't feel like you know what you're doing, don't do it, because the mains voltage can kill you. So fingers crossed, and let's test the circuit. Okay, so we start with the main switch, and then we push the on button, and as you can see, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but we're getting working main contactor. So basically what we are doing here is the main switch energized the 24 volts, and so we will go like this, and we have a power for 24 volts, and if we press the green button, we energize the main contactor, the green light lights up, and in theory this will power the main power supply and the lathe itself, and if something go wrong, the safety relay will work as this red button, which will disconnect the main contactor and turn off the main power for the lathe. So I think we are heading in a good direction. So next video I will try to figure out how to connect the safety relay properly, because I haven't used it earlier, so it will be interesting. So let me know if in the comments if you want to know more about this setup, or if you have any suggestions how to connect it. I'm not sure about the safety of this, because I'm planning to just turn off the main power supply for the lathe, and I'm not afraid about the axis, because they have a lot of friction, so they will stop immediately after losing the power, but I'm not sure about how about the spindle, how to handle it, because of even if the power is off, it will rotate for maybe a half a second or a little more. So if you have any suggestion, please leave a comment, and I will try to think about the proper solution for that problem. But for now, yes, it's working. Yeah, that's fun. So goodbye, see you next video, please subscribe and thumbs up.